All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. What are they thinking and feeling? Who are they? I don't know. Whoever's attached to you. It doesn't have a name tag attached to it for me. I just want to show you this. We don't do a pre-shuffle for this. I cut the deck before the reading, and usually I'd pick it up and start shuffling. After I cut the deck, I got the Lovers and the Fool and the Magician. I think somebody here, this is that sort of energy where people act sort of just appear out of nowhere. Expect some surprises this week, okay? Expect someone you haven't heard from in a while. I mean, not all of you, but a good number of you. I'm just saying. I'm saying what comes to mind here, what I'm feeling. Expect someone you haven't heard from in a while, whoever the fuck it is, to think of you and then act on it, right? Out of nowhere. I was just thinking of you, and I thought I'd give you a call, or I thought I'd send you a text. You're going to get, there's a good chance you get some surprise texts in the coming week. Say it however you want to say it, I don't know. Anyway, here's the Friday reading. One card. We split the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. One card for each sign. Pay attention to everything on the table. I'm not your fucking astrologer, and this ain't your horoscope. It's just energy. That's all. Everything is energy. There's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no timestamps here, because there shouldn't be. You're all part of a cycle. All right? Don't make me stop using the signs. I like using the signs because they're a nice reference point for people, but quite frankly, you should just be looking at these as one card, 2, 3, 4, etc., etc. That's your best bet. And just ignore when I say a sign name. Anyway, it's general reading. May or may not resonate with you. It's timeless. Tomorrow in the weekly reading, we pull what actions they're likely to take. Today, we got to find out what somebody's thinking and feeling. And I think if they are thinking and feeling you, they do something about it pretty quickly. Why? Because it just makes sense. I've got an energy, a balanced energy here. The overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is a very balanced temperance. Okay? It's somebody here who, things are making sense to somebody. Things that didn't normally make sense to someone attached to you are now making sense. It's just the way the energy is. It's about a truth energy. It's just things are, and look at there's your fast action. Look, I'm making this shit up. 2 major arcana cards right there. Oh, what's fueling our temperance card, our overall energy? A Chariot. It's a card of Cancer energy. Cancer is the hot spot of the connection cycle that we're pulling on right now. It's the theme energy. The Cancer position is for everybody. There's something there, right? It's the theme energy of this cycle, and that's fast action. It's absolutely somebody taking some pretty quick action. A Chariot can roll into town pretty quickly. All right, let's go. Our story begins with position 1, Aries, if you like the sign names, but again, I wouldn't. It ends with position 12, Pisces. All right, pay attention. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. And even if it doesn't, maybe I say something that helps you out in the future. I'm just pulling energy out of the ether here. All right, I'm sitting in a neutral place. I'm not even here with you. Okay. All right, technically. All right, are we ready? All right, let's go. Position 1, Aries. 7. Truth? Lies, right? What did I say? This card usually ties most closely with the overall energy. And I just got done saying things that normally don't make sense to this person. Normally, someone attached to you can just brush stuff off, makes up their own reality in a way, right? Just makes up their own reality, almost their own laws of physics. And you know, now we got a very balancing, somebody's getting real with their bullshit. And it's bullshit that they tell themselves about you. Oh, I don't miss Steve's viewer. Oh, I don't miss hanging out with Steve's viewer. I don't miss banging Steve's viewer. I don't love Steve's viewer. Everybody loves Steve's viewers, right? Steve's love tarot. You can reverse that. There's a double side to everything, right? Everyone loves Steve's viewers. It goes around. I mean, it's right there. Okay, so we start with somebody getting real about some bullshit and then acting on that reality, acting on that truth. So fine. Somebody's trying to do the usual bullshit about you guys, okay? Somebody's trying to shut it down. I don't think they can. I'm drawn mostly to the fox. He's got his eyes open right there. One eye on you, all right? Okay. There's usually a lot of bullshit. Position 2, Taurus. Position 2, Knight of Wands. What did I say? What did I say? Fast. I got the Chariot there. We were talking about the Magician, the fast action. I think somebody thinks about you and then haven't thought about you in a while and then goes for it. Okay? I do. I think you guys have a good... This isn't even a what are they thinking and feeling. This is somebody here who's just... It's just an energy of somebody coming in. They think and feel you and then they come in. This temperance is very powerful. It's bleeding onto everything here. Okay. This card, by the way, this Seven of Swords, will be bookending the Cancer position, the hot spot. So it's why it's a very important position in the reading as well. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, somebody wants to... I think this is someone who makes up an excuse. It's tied... Some of this energy is bleeding over, this Seven Swords. Somebody making up an excuse to come talk to you. I get that a lot in this Taurus position, position 2. What is with this person you're attached to with making up excuses to talk to you? Why do you got to do that? You know, maybe if I want to talk to somebody because they have a hot ass, I'm going to tell them, I'm here because you have a hot ass. I'm not going to say, can I borrow your rake? I don't give a fuck about the rake, right? You know, it's you have a hot ass, that's why I'm here. Oh, and can I borrow the rake? Right, that's like the second reason I'm here. Anyway, yeah, somebody here, yeah, coming towards me. This will be interesting tomorrow in the weekly reading when we see what actions they're likely to take and we clarify. Position 3, Gemini. Seven of Cups. Endless confusion about you. Should I? It's like somebody sitting around playing a should I or shouldn't I game. You know, where you pick the petals off a flower. Loves me not, loves me. Except they're doing it. Should I or shouldn't I? How should I? What should I? You know, all that kind of stuff. There's just endless confusion here. I wish I could clarify it. But somebody knows what they want to do. I can say that. And again, we have a lot of people taking impulsive actions. I think tomorrow's weekly reading, where we ask what actions they're likely to take, is going to be a very impulsive reading. We're going to see some fast cards, I bet. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe it's the slowest reading ever. It opens with an Ace of Pentacles or some slow-ass shit like that. I don't know. But I don't read it that way. Anyway, somebody confused about you. They're thinking about you. They're not sure what to do. I don't know why. I don't know. What's wrong with you? Are you a confusing person? I don't know. I don't think so. Right? I'm not clarifying it, but somebody's confused. I think they're also researching you. I'll almost get like an Inspector Gadget kind of a thing here. I mean, that kind of a thing. You know, get smart sort of operation here a little bit. I don't know. Some sort of super secret mission. But somebody's confused as to how to approach that. Okay, Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Book ends bullshit over here. Bullshit and the Fox. Right? Okay. Sounds like a TV show. All right, here we go. Four of Wands. Yes. No matter which way somebody turns, you are the only path that leads to a future. And I say that a lot in this soulmate cycle. I say they only see a future with you. They don't see it with the current life they have. And then I ask something crazy town, like, why do they keep their life then? Why don't they change it? And the answer I already know. I rarely ask a question. Not unlike the police, I rarely ask a question I don't already know the answer to, which is it's easier. They stay where they are because it's easier. That's what most people do. Most people will sit in a pile of shit because it's easier. They're lazy. We're inherently lazy. Look how we've let technology take over our lives. You got a whole generation of people that can't even change a tire. They don't even know what to do. Nothing. You know, everything is disposable now. You just throw it away, buy a new one, don't you? Right, that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, people are inherently lazy. Somebody here is very lazy. But the problem is, with temperance here, and this urge to do something, the only way they look, it's like the only way is Essex, and you're Essex. You know, that's it. The only path they have here for a future is you, and they know it. And they try to bullshit their way out of it, and they can't in this energy. So that's what they're thinking and feeling. They're like, well, how do I walk this path? How do I have something with Steve's viewer? Okay? That's what we're going to call you from now on. Instead of the DF, because I have so many enlightened DMs that are coming in here. All right? I don't want to offend anybody. So sometimes we're just going to call you Steve's viewer. How about that? How do I have something with Steve's viewer? Anything. Friendship, whatever. How do I reboot something? There's something going on with most of your connections, with your most powerful connections, where they're resetting back to an earlier time, an earlier energy. I pulled on that the other day. That came up in a 3 card with me, I think, the other day. All right. Leo, position 5. Leo soap opera. Oh, what is this motherfucker doing? I was thinking about pulling a Leo soap opera, wasn't I? Didn't I write that down? I might. I won't say, I'm not making any promises. I might pull a Leo soap opera. It depends what I get here today. 3 of Pentacles. I don't know. That's a boring card. That's the universe copping out on me. I mean, I've got someone. It is a card of building on a solid foundation. You see the rock mountain on it. I do have someone here who thinks they've got it made, thinks they're all set. Okay, in their life. I'll get to you in a minute. in their life, they think that they've got it set. And unfortunately, they're looking at their life the wrong way. So in other words, I should rephrase. They thought they had it set. It's feedbacking off of the Seven of Swords a little bit and this. This is a person, I often say, who acts impulsively, who has acted impulsively in the past, and it's bit them in the ass. So what we've got is someone going, well, I've got this life and this toxic relationship, which is what I get for the Leo angle. It's a very specific energy, the Leo soap opera. I've got this life and this toxic relationship, and I thought it was solid, but I guess I was wrong. So they're thinking that maybe they're wrong about you. But then the more they think about it, they realize, well, maybe I'm not, because this energy is bleeding onto everything too. And again, temperance, things that think this person is going to act out of character a little bit. There's a chance for some impulsive forward movement. But I've taken a very boring card and had to dig deep into the energy to make it anything worth talking about. All right? It is what it is. Are they going to come towards you? Maybe. Maybe. If they focus more on this, on the future they could have with you. I mean, this person is missing the point. Their logic is completely wrong. All right? Fine, you fucked up. You thought you built a solid foundation. You got yourself in a toxic relationship. Why continue on with that? You have nothing to lose except a toxic relationship. You're better off single than being in a toxic relationship. So there's nothing to lose by taking a shot, a chance at a very powerful soulmate cycle. Right? Go for it. Try it. This energy is a little bit, I want to say a little bit chicken shit. And I know a lot of the people that watch the Leo soap opera would disagree with me on that. I think you don't really pick up on it. I get it. Deep down, this person's kind of chicken shit. They're very nervous. They strike me on the surface as being kind of King of Wands or Knight of Wands kind of energy. But deep down, I get squirrely. A squirrely energy, right? A little squirrel. A little bit. All right. Anyway, maybe I'll pull a Leo soap opera. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm disappointed with that card. Anyway, Virgo, position 6. Sometimes my wild card. Sometimes you guys show up here. So pay attention. Doesn't matter if you're a Virgo. Still get people that think, oh, I'm not a Virgo. I don't care. Okay? Just position 6. Never mind Virgo. Hierophant. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I wish I'd have gotten that here, but I didn't. This is you guys, so pay attention. This is you showing up in my reading. You have to show up somewhere. All 12 can't be all about the incoming energy. It doesn't work that way. Cycles don't work that way. Math doesn't work that way. Okay? The uncertainty principle doesn't work that way. I'm just going to phrase it this way. I'm being very careful in this energy. We opened with deception. The energy is deceptive right now, so I'm being careful. You're about to learn something, a very spiritual lesson. You're going to learn something about yourself through an interaction with another. Okay? That's all I got. I'm not going to complicate this. I'm not going to overcomplicate it. There's more I could tell you. I'm not going to overcomplicate it. Just pay attention. Listen to me. Listen to me. Pay attention to the talking hand, to the interactions you have with people. Any interaction. Doesn't matter. Okay? Pay attention. They are all trying to tell you something. What you'll want to do, let's say, for example, you have 5 or 6 interactions with people on a day. Some of you might have more, some of you might have less. I'm just giving an example. You got 5 or 6 interactions throughout the day. At the end of the day, not in the process, at the end of the day, I want you to figure out what the common theme of those interactions were. And that's what the universe is trying to tell you. That's where your spiritual lesson lives. Okay? There's a common theme. They might be about different things. One person might come up to you and talk about telephones. Somebody else might come up to you and talk about something else, talk about their relationship, their life. Another friend might call you up about their car or something. It doesn't matter. There is one common thread. There's one thing that everybody kind of said. All right? At some point during the conversation. Try to figure out what that is and you'll crack the code. Okay? All right. Hey, I'm just reading the energy. I don't mean to give you homework. I'm sorry. Right? If I was your teacher, you'd get no homework. All right? Homework is absolutely useless. It's nonsense. All right. 7. Libra. Position 7. 10 of Cups. You're somebody's dreaming about you. What is your deal, Libra? What the fuck is with you? I mean, seriously, this is what I expect with my hot Scorpio position here, right? Most likely to watch a Steve Love tarot reading in a bikini or butt naked. Right here, I've got somebody's dreaming about you big time. And they're really playing the dream out. Like carrying it through. You've got kids. They start, you just go on your first date, then they carry it out. They've got a whole dream sequence going. It's what I would call a dream sequence. It's kind of how I manifest. When I manifest something, I create a storyline. I create a dream sequence, and I might break it up in various parts. I might daydream 2-3 times a day, split up around the day, and each time I pick it up where I left off. Sort of like the way you watch a movie and you pause it and come back later and pick it up where you stopped off. Somebody's doing that with you. All right? It's not me. I'm just saying, somebody doing that with you. I don't know if they realize they're doing it or not, but we'll see what happens. I think they might take some action towards you. I think we might be getting close to that. Because 10s are the and dead end that lead to a new beginning, and the fact that this is a 10 means something. Okay? All right. Also, the fact that this card is split 5 and 5, 5 of Cups, would mean this is somebody who feels like they missed an opportunity with you, or they feel the loss of you in some way, and they want you back. I think this is their way of holding on to you, but I think they may realize, they may have some kind of epiphany at some point, right? As this 10s tend to break to an ace. They may have some kind of epiphany at some point that maybe they can try again. And this is an energy where people kind of think, maybe we can try again. This is one of those energies where I might tell you, if you tried something and failed, try it again in this energy. You know, it is another one of those energies. We've had them periodically since about last October, right? All right, I've said that a few times, spread out over that time frame. All right, my hot Scorpios, let's go. What's going on? Position 8. You don't have to be a Scorpio. You don't even have to be hot. But I guarantee you, if you resonate with this, your energy is being read as hot. I will tell you. Look at that. I just talked about it, breaking to an ace and an ace of cups, and I even took this card and moved it over here, didn't I? Rewind. I fucking did, motherfuckers. Okay? And I say that with love. Same. These two go together like peanut butter and jelly. You must be hot. Somebody's dreaming about you. Somebody's got it. Everything I said here bleeds over here, except over here. This is somebody new. This is not somebody, not the 5 of Cups, somebody who feels like they regret you. The difference is this is somebody new. Brand fucking new. This might be near future influence, but the energy is here right now. Somebody dreaming about you, fantasizing about you, spying on you. Could be that too. Could be. I don't know. All right. Put up an extra fence around your pool. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay. We'll see what actions they take. Tomorrow, we find out what actions people are likely to take towards you, these energies. All right. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write this shit down. Hold on my Post-it note. Okay. Position 9, Sagittarians. Sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. I don't fucking know. It's always something with the Sagittarians. Sagittarius. I knew. Right? The fucking goat with its feet on fire. It's always a powerful something. Why? What the fuck is with me? I mean, I know in my chart Sagittarius is my midheaven. I know that. But what the fuck is going on here? I get the craziest shit for Sagittarius. What is this? I'm just going to say it again, and I'm just going to move on. Okay? I'm fucking tired of saying this. Someone attached to you is fucking obsessed with you. There's some kind of obsessed fan. That's the way it reads. And don't come at me and go, I'm not famous, Steve. I don't give a fuck if you're not famous. I don't care if you're the loser of the county. It doesn't matter. Some obsessed fucking fan is obsessing too much. In this energy, they're obsessing a lot. It's becoming toxic. Okay? For this person. Is that dangerous for you? No, I don't think so. I don't get that. I don't, because you're very well protected. I've got temperance here. All right? It's fine. Be cool. This cancels this out. It's building to a fever pitch. I think this has a lot to do, this fever pitch that's building, this has a lot to do with Jupiter and Saturn having to drag them out square in the street, which I pulled on a couple days back, which you should pay attention to. Any reading I was talking about that in. Especially a recent cure for cancer where I talked about the rope-a-dope and crossing swords. That's been coming up a lot. This is building to a fever pitch. So somebody here is thinking about communicating, about to communicate, whatever. They just can't take it anymore. The angel energy is canceling out the devil energy, and the net result is an incoming energy. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. But this person here, you might cross swords with them because they may come across a little crazy town. You're not in any danger. Obviously, take precautions. Fine. If you want to walk around with a bulletproof vest on, knock yourself out. I'm not saying you need to do that. I'm just saying it's building to a fever pitch, and sometimes when things build to a fever pitch, people it can come across a little crazy town. Even me reading this energy, having to swim in it, I'm talking a little fast. I sound like I might be crazy, right? And that's how they might sound, right? I've been watching you forever, and I know that, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck's going on? Like that, all right? So just be cool. Pay attention to anything I talked about with crossing swords. I would pay attention to the most recent cure for cancer reading I did. I think this is for a good number of you. Okay, this is not just Sagittarius. Like I said, I'm not your astrologer. Capricorn, position 10. I got to move off of this. This person here freaking me out. Not dangerous though. It's just calm the fuck down. Don't put anyone on a pedestal ever. It invites this goat in. When you put someone on a pedestal, don't ever do it. We're all the same. Everybody's shit stinks. Okay? It's all the same. All right. Capricorn, position 10. King of Swords. Speaking of crossing swords, somebody's got something to say to you. Somebody's got something to say to you. It's my king of action. They're coming to speak their truth. That's what they want. The thing is, they're formulating their truth right now. And their truth is formulating in a rather confused, it's feedbacking off of this and this. So they're formulating their truth from a point of, well, I could say that, or I could say that, or I could phrase it like this. It's somebody working out what they're going to say to you, which to me, and to the universe, quite frankly, always reads as deceptive. It's made up. It's contrived, right? It's like those people that script their YouTube videos. I'll watch them, and they're just a little too, they're just unnatural on it. You don't have to end every sentence with a laugh. Like the person would throw the card and go, oh, the King of Swords. Isn't that great? Like that. It's fake. It's phony. There's something phony about this person coming towards you. And I think you'll call them on it. Maybe. We'll see what happens. But right now, what they're thinking and feeling about you is all sorts of things. And none of it, they're putting together a script to come talk to you right now. Okay, fine. Put together your fucking script. I have told you about that. Then you can kill that script, right? All right. Weird fucking energy. All right, let's get to it. 11, Aquarius. Sometimes my other wild card, it's possible you guys show up here again and we get more about this Hierophant. Ace of Wands. Not this time. It's an incoming energy. Somebody's about to reappear in your life. Okay? I think my Aquarius position, again, position 11, as we get deeper in the cycle, this is definitely for a good number of you here. This is probably for about 40% of you watching, no matter what your sign is. I really feel somebody's about to pop back in. I think it's going to blow your fucking mind. It's like, where the fuck did you come from? Now, that can play out a lot of ways. The same frequency of energy could play out 1,000 different ways. Where the fuck did you come from could be you just meet the love of your life. They just show up out of nowhere. You run into them with your shopping cart at the store, right? I don't know. It could be that. But for a lot of you, I get this as a past energy that just out of nowhere just shows up. And I think you're getting the information so you're not surprised. I'm pulling a reading on what someone's thinking and feeling. And I keep getting fast actions toward you, okay, in the positions I'm getting it. Even this is fairly fast. So what I'm kind of saying is here, that's what this quick action of the Chariot is and stuff like that. Yeah, they're thinking it and feeling it, but they're acting on it almost immediately. So I'm getting the thinking and feeling, but when there's action, it appears as a fast action, okay? Pisces, position 12. Let's go. Queen of Swords. Son of a bitch. It's the same fucking thing I told Capricorn. It's the same thing. It's the same energy. Except, well, somebody knows how. Somebody lied to you, and I think you're going to call. I think they're going to either fall on their sword or you're going to call them on it. Either way, you're the victor of truth here. Can I put it that way? Right? Or this frequency of energy could play out, because this is always read with position 1 and position 5 here. 5, I don't know why. 1, obviously, it bookends the whole reading. This could play out as you were right about something, and you find out that you were right. Or something you said to someone, a truth you gave them, they just could not ignore. All right, they just could not ignore it. They tried to, and they have. You may find out after the fact. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm pulling on thinking and feeling, and I've got someone thinking and feeling a truth that you said or a truth that you will say. Take it how it resonates. If it's truth you already said, I think you might find out, we'll see tomorrow in the weekly reading, you might find out that they have restructured their life based on that truth. That it might bring a smile to your face that you helped someone, okay? That you changed someone's life. And anytime you do that, you benefit greatly from the universe. You help the universe balance energy, it will help you big time. Let's add all this up, right? All 12 spaces. This is the entire soulmate cycle told in 12 cards. All right, let's add all this up. 3 cards in a bottom card. Come on. I'm tired of shuffling here. There's probably an edit where I edited out all this fucking shuffling. Okay. Wouldn't surprise me. I fucking feel like I've been here forever. The Hangman. I have been here forever shuffling. That's me. No. Everybody's perspective is changing. Why? Why is everybody's... Well, it probably has a lot to do with the temperance energy. Wouldn't surprise me. It cancels out a lot of the devil energy. And then again, we opened with deception. This is 7 Swords is a mild devil energy. Right? Okay. Fine. Yeah, everybody's changing their perspective. They think they want another crack. When the Hangman breaks to an ace, that's a big deal. Somebody's favoring coming towards you. Somebody's favoring they're thinking about it and thinking about it. And if you want to know which way they're leaning toward coming towards you, a reconciliation. Okay? That's why it's important. 3 cards. What do we get? Ooh, one of my favorite characters. Oh, look at her. Somebody, well, it's the moon. And what did I say? Re-fucking-wine, motherfuckers. I say it with love. I said, things that didn't make sense to this person before suddenly make sense. Well, this is fear. We can apply it here. Their perspective is changing about things they were once afraid of. She's decided to go outside in the middle of the pouring rain to investigate something that would normally have had her hiding under her covers. Okay? All right. That's fine. It's wonderful. What's the center card? Ace of Pentacles. See? Somebody's deciding what to do here. Their perspective is changing. They're leaning more toward toward you. I have an ace under here, fueling it for proof, and I have an ace that it's crossing. This is a big deal. This has taken a while for the energy to get to this point. It really has. The energy's setting up nice. What's red with the moon? The King of Cups. I'm not afraid anymore. This is an energy. This guy right here, male or female, afraid to be vulnerable. Scaredy cat about sharing feelings, right? Holds the Ace of Cups, rarely gives you more than a sip. Now, this energy, these two together, with all of this into perspective and the 2 aces, which again sounds like a band playing, opening for the perspective is 2 aces, right? Anyway, this person here is not afraid anymore. They're not afraid. They're coming out to investigate these feelings. This guy wants to get out of his little shell throne and step in that water. You know, it looks kind of cool. It's a hot day out here. I've got all this water. Maybe I could take a swim. I haven't seen a shark in 100 years, so I might as well jump in, right? So that's what's going on. Everybody's how do I phrase this as far as adding it all up and what are they thinking and feeling? Everybody's got somebody attached to them that's thinking about coming towards them and saying hello. And I don't think they think about it very long. I do feel like things happen rather quickly. And I can even say that about the Hangman. Not only do I have a sword fueling it, Archangel Michael's sword of truth, which by the way, that's Archangel Michael with the Temperance card, but I have a raven here chewing the rope. Now, I don't know if you've ever been tied up in a tree or tied to something and somebody just quick releases the rope, but you fall pretty fast when that happens. All right? You're not just climbing down the tree here. This is a different scenario than that. That gets chewed, he falls, his head hits the ground. I think things happen rather quickly. I think they get a new perspective and they go for it. I think they come out and investigate these feelings, and I think they want to talk about these feelings, or at least they're leaning in that direction as they think and feel you. Whatever these energies are. This could be a long-lost runner. This could be someone around you who's new, who's holding all the feelings and you have no idea because you haven't had really a soul recognition yet on your side. All right? Or it could be a family member that you have a strong soul connection with that wants to explore. Maybe they never said they loved you before. And you're like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? Right? Like that. It could be. These are the types of energies that are around us right now where shit like that can happen. By the way, something very surprising for sure. All right, with that right there. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Tomorrow in the weekly reading, we ask what actions these energies are likely to take. We ask the universe to be predictive. And it's a little easier for it. It's a bit guessy. May or may not be for you kind of a thing. But, you know, it is what it is. At least we clarify, right? All right. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.